Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.
PC Systems, your dedicated call center partner. We specialize in live customer support as a service, a 24/7 support center, empowering system integrators, operators, and innovators to execute seamlessly at scale, precisely when and where it matters most. Our TaaS model encompasses infrastructure, technology procurement, and comprehensive implementation and lifecycle support. With 3 decades of industry expertise, PC Systems leads in collaborative solutions across hospitality, multifamily student housing, and healthcare. As your trusted white label support partner, PC Systems operates seamlessly in the background, acting as an extension of your team and brand. Simple pricing and transparent solutions allow us to extend your business reach at scale. Let us accelerate your project execution and provide the service delivery infrastructure to expand your business. Contact PC Systems, your call center partner.
What? Are we back again? It's World Cup season, baby. Woo woo. It's season 8. It has been a long time coming. It's been a long time since last spring. It's been dang near 10 months since we've been in World Cup races. And just 2025 was just a challenge and a half to get through towards the end with all the updates coming out and the different things like that. But we're back, baby. It's here. It's time. And we're at the pre-qualifiers. It's Heat 1. We're at Watkins Glen in the Jag, baby. That's going to be a lot of fun. After this race, which is 30 minutes, and that qualifier will start in just about 3 minutes. And then, when that race is done, we will then move along and do the next race, starting at the top of the following hour. So, in an hour from now, will be Heat number 2 with the rest of the drivers. Top 5 from each session today will advance to Lobby 1, and there will be 5 spots left next weekend for them to all fight it out for the last 5 spots in Lobby 1. Everyone else will end up in Lobby 2. If we get more than the 30 drivers show up, then we'll have to go to the third weekend's heat. So we'll see how it works out. But glad everybody's here. Eric, Fry, good to see you guys. Oh, this is going to be crazy. There are 14 drivers that are on the track right now. That's a lot. Let's see. Yeah, the last one is joining in right now, which is really close. Looks like J-Rod is coming. But so far, we have ourselves a lot of newbies. So maybe not newbies to GT7, but newbies to me. That's what counts, right? I don't know who some of these people are. So, but we'll be doing the qualifiers here in GT3 cars today, 2 rounds. And then next weekend, we'll be at the Nürburgring GP in a GT4 car. And it's the Hyundai, or Hyundai. I don't know if that's how you say it. But anyway, the Hyundai Elantra TCR car. So that's what's going to be happening next weekend. So drivers not comfortable in the GT4 cars better do a good job today and get some of those top 5s. We're going to have 15 drivers racing today. That's a lot of drivers to not make it through. So should be interesting. And then we will show up for round 1, March 21st, and it will be at Spa. It's going to be a lot of fun. So let's see. We're at the top of the hour here. Let me get them all knowing that we're going to be starting soon. I always forget where my starting soon button is. We're going to have a 5-minute qualifier. and then that will lead straight into the race. So hopefully, if you need to use the bathroom, if you need to get that popcorn finished popping, now's a great time to go do that so that you can be ready to go. Just Gaming, Jack, good to see you. I hope you guys are prepared. This is going to be some kind of race today. It seems like almost everybody showed up for this round, so I'm not even sure what's going to happen next round. How many people are going to show up there? So I'm going to give them plenty of time to know that we're about to start. Everybody's checked in, so I'm not messing around, people. We're going to keep this thing on time and tight. So here we go. I'm going to give them a 10-second warning. And then we're going to go listen to race cars. Or we can listen to the race cars now if you want to hear the cars driving around the track. There's aren't too many of them, but there's some cars zipping around the track out there still warming up. There's some new players here, and we'll look at them over the course of this half-hour race. Remember, this is heavy damage, so it's going to be a very challenging race for these drivers. All right. We're going to see a couple new drivers here, but we're going to start this here race right now. Start the qualifiers. All right. Now we go. 7 seconds. Let's see what these drivers have. We've got a couple new players out here. What's his first name? We're going to find out who that number 1 person is up there at the top. We've got upgraded Jay Lefebvre. I think that's how, no, it's probably not right. Good old Schneider's back. Eric's back. Mr. Macho's here. Obi-Wan Kenobi's here. J-Rod, Green. There's a whole bunch of people. Let's go out here and check out some of these rides. Let's see who gets out first. We're going to display everybody's nicknames so we get this done right. Who is out on the track first? That is going to be this guy. Jay. Somebody better tell me how to say this thing. And Fry, it better not be you, because I know you ain't going to get it right either. Oh, it's going to be good. And also let me know if the sound is too low, if there's some adjustments need to be made. It's our first race of the season, so let me know how it goes. So there's a Canadian out there, Joey Cannoli in the RWB car there. J-Rod right behind him, also in what appears to be an alternative Bank of Texas car. Okay. It is not required to have any liveries on the cars for the qualifiers. So there's Mr. Green. There's Ricardus. Well, a lot of these guys are guys we've been seeing for a long time around GT Champions. There's Nigel Higginbotham. He is the brainchild behind this, along with his brother, which I think I saw him earlier on track. Yeah, there he is right there. Ian Igorski is back. Who knew? Haven't seen him around for a minute. Glad to see him back racing. We'll see how it goes. Let's see, I know we skipped a couple people. There is Upgrade. Nice, I like that. There's Eric, back again. Eric of Canada, but not from Canada according to his flag. Bendit's back. There he is. Let's see, what team is Bendit with these days? Oh, he's all by himself. I like it. Mr. Mock Go-Go. I like it. Canjack's back. And it probably is the Armor All car. Yep, it's the Armor All car. Nice. He brings it back for repeat. Schneider. There he is. The other Canadian. And Mr. Silva is back. Sporting old school HyPrix liveries right there. Bouncing around a little bit of lag, but that's what happens when you live out in the Bermuda Triangle, right? All right, so in his first lap right now, this will be the first driver to set a time. So I'm interested to see just what kind of time he's going to get. In this race, everybody is on, it's BOP, no tuning. The only thing you get is brake bias, and you get medium tires. That's it. Everyone's on the same equipment. So you can adjust your brake bias and how you drive the car. And that's about all you get to work with in the qualifiers. It's a true test of what people can do with a piece of machinery that they don't get to set up exactly the way they want it. and see how they play out. I'm thinking we're going to see low 140s out of some of the faster drivers, and it's going to be really close. This might be like a 145. We'll see. How fast can he get to the line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, a 145.4. Not bad. Joey Cannoli is going to come across. Let's see if he gets anything better than a 145. He does not. He's at a 148. Mr. Jones, who's going to take that third spot? Here comes Green. Nope. So Ricardus moves up. Nigel moves up. There he goes into the third spot. Mr. Jones in P2. Ricardus drops to fourth. And let's see who else is about to come across the line. Oop, there we go. Ian comes across, and I hate that I can't switch to the cars. It's been a long time. I got to get my keyboard working right. Makagogo, 9th quickest. And here we go with Kanjak, and he'll come across. That's not bad. That's not bad. Not bad. Second place for Kanjak. And let's see who's next coming across. Schneider is going to be probably about a 147, 148. 148.4. One more person there was look at that. Silva comes across. The only other person outside of the 140 closest to that was a whole mouthful of nothing to say. Sorry about that. But there he is, up in P2. But the man right here, oh no, half-second penalty. That's gonna hurt. You're gonna want to bleed that sucker off. Oh, he's gonna get that into the next lap. So he better push it. That's his final lap. The time's expired. So he's not gonna get a better time. Let's see what Silva's back ways. Here we go. Mr. Jones coming across the line along someone ahead of him, Joey Cannoli. Oh, Mr. Jones passes Joey Cannoli. Green goes 8th. Ricardus goes 3rd fastest. All right. And I need to get all the way around with my camera. There we go. Upgrade is going to be 11th still. Eric of Canada gains a couple more spots. Here comes Ian with no improvement there. Makagogo, can he better himself from a 13th? I think so. Into 9th position he goes. Not bad. Here comes Bendit. He'll come across the line with oh, that's a long lap. That is a long lap. I don't think there's anybody else. Actually, Schneider's still going. It's going to be close. And he's got Mr. Silva behind him. Schneider goes from 13th to nowhere different, and Mr. Silva stays in 2nd place. So there is your pole sitter with Mr. Silva right by his side. So that could be a very interesting start. So there is our front row right there. I don't know how to say this dude's name, so I'm going to call him Jay for now. And there's Silva. He's going to be starting next to him on the first row. Second row is going to be Mr. Ricardus. So let's see. We'll pull up the results here. There we go. A 145.4. You know, it's interesting. We had a race last night here at Watkins Glen in GT3 cars and in iRacing, and they were some of them pulled some 139s out of it. So there's a definite pace difference between these cars and the other simulators. So not sure which one's more realistic, because I suck in both of them. Anyway, row 1, we've got Jay and Silva. Row 2 is going to be Ricardus and Kanjak. J-Rod and Joey Cannoli on row 3. Row 4 is going to be Eric of Canada and Nigel Higginbotham. Row 5, you're going to have Mock Gogo, Mr. Mock, and Mr. Green. Next up, you're going to have Bendit, Upgrade, Schneider, and Ian. So that is your. I'm going to take a picture of that, because you know how it goes around these parts, right? We forget things. And all of a sudden, we don't remember who was what if I have to restart the race. So I'm just going to grab a couple pictures of that just in case we need them. And I'm going to give these drivers just a chance to I'm going to give them about a 1 minute to get themselves situated. And talk about this winner's coin they're going to get. We've gone through a stack of these, folks. I'm on the second order of these coins. We've been giving them away, but we don't just hand them out. You got to earn these puppies. So the winners of the Pro and Pro-Am class will each get a winner coin at the end of this 26 weeks long, 12-round season. It's a long one. It's going to keep everybody on their toes, but that's what they're all fighting for. And of course, we wouldn't be able to do any of this stuff without our sponsors like Origin Micro. Go check them out. Let them know we sent you. Go to originmicro.com. Ask for the president, Don Doney. Tell him I sent you. You can do the same thing with PC Systems if you need some call center support or first level support for your business so you don't have to be on call when people can't get their computers working. It's all good. And also, just a reminder, in iRacing, we've got our iCoaching, the NXT by iCoaching series. We've completed 4 races so far. We'll be at Long Beach next Saturday, so you'll be able to come watch that. And this coming Thursday night will be the first round of the Mustang Challenge. So be there or be square. All right, let's see if we can't get ourselves some racing starting. So we're going to do my spamming of the starting soon button for everybody. So hopefully everybody's getting it. Everybody's still logged in. Everyone's still checked in. We'll see what tires everybody's going to run on when they get into the race. We'll leave that little window open in the bottom left corner of your screen so that you can see that. And here we go. Let's do this. Okay, there's no turning back now. Everybody's got it. They got whatever the tires are they got on. That's what they're going to roll with. Woot, woot. All right. So that front row, it's turn one. Turn one, not terrible. There's plenty of runoff there like we saw this morning in the first race. It's a standing start with false start enable, so they got to wait for those lights before they go. Turn one, there's plenty of runoff room. Then they're going to climb that hill, and when they get to turn 5, it's going to be that bus stop chicane, and that is where we're going to see if these people hold it together. No false starts, everybody goes. Whoa, look at J-Rod gets a good jump out of there. He's going to gain a couple spots right there. Silva dives in right behind Jay, so it's going to be right through there. Let's see, everybody holds it together. I got to scroll through the field, make sure everybody gets there. They did it. Turn 1 complete. All right. I want a different one. Into this bus stop for the first time. Everybody is getting in there. Oh, this is going to get bad. This is going to get bad for somebody back there. Who was that? That was Nigel. Uh-oh. Let's see if the replay works. It does. Yay. Nope. I need to go back a little bit further. Let me try that one again. Hang on. We'll come back to that in a second. Let's see what happened here. Nigel. Oh, he gets a little bit of contact with Eric and just kind of loses control of the car. Oh, it happens. All right. Well, let's get back to the action at hand. Everyone else still seems to be okay. Mr. Jones all the way up to 3rd place at the start of the race. Nice. Joey Cannoli in 5th, right behind Mr. Ricardis. There is Mock and Canjack. Here comes the rest of the field. And way back there he is Nigel. He's going to, hey, fight your way through. You get another chance. Sorry for the jerk. I'm just trying to get all of you guys being able to see everybody going through. All right, so Mr. Silva has found pace since the last time I've seen him. There's J-Rod still in third. Remember, this is a 30-minute race. They only get 40% fuel to start the race, but they should be able to take this thing all the way to the end of the race, I would imagine. Into the bus stop for another chance at getting through it unscathed. Somebody's got a penalty. Who's that? Oh, Ian's got a shortcut penalty. I'll have to get that one sorted out as Schneider is looking inside. He's going to get that one done. Schneider moves up into 12th. Going to look for some battles here. Ooh. Oh, a penalty for Joey Cannoli. He's going to get that climbing this hill. Watch how fast he's going to get eaten up by Mach here. It's going to be just for half a second, but it's enough, and wham. Look at that. Down goes Joey Cannoli. He's going to lose a couple of spots there. Whoa! Somebody went flying off. Was that Canjack went way off the track? I think so, and he's got to watch out. There's a lot of cars coming. That's a load of cars. All the way to the back of the field, Canjack falls. Meanwhile, this little battle here is still quite exciting. Oh, Renegade. Be nice. Be nice. Joey, Eric, and then right behind those guys, Bendit is leading another little small pack here with upgrading green. I'm going to keep an eye on this little battle right here. Look at this. Eric of Canada trying to make some moves on Joey Cannoli. Joey moves over. He's going to take the preferred line. Off the brakes. Into the corner. Oh, Mach does not get a good run through there. Whoa! Eric gets a huge run through that corner. He about knocked into the back of Joey Cannoli there. He may have actually hit him. I don't even know. But that was, he got so much better through there. I think Joey had to get off the gas so he didn't hit Mr. Mach. But wow, that was close. So Mach trying to sport that top 5 finish. Remember, the top 5 automatically advanced to Lobby 1 for the first round of the official scoring season. So everybody's looking for those top spots. The top 4 right now are definitely setting a different pace from the rest of this group. So it's all about these people fighting for this 5th place. And there's more people coming. Here's Bendit. And don't think that Green and Upgrade are far away. Look at this little pack. We're only 3 laps into this sucker. So there's some time left on the board. We'll see how it goes. There's 24 minutes still left in this race. So lots can happen. All right, let's check up front really quick. 1.3 seconds to second place. Remember, there's no points. There's bragging rights. And then there's getting yourself into the top spot. But yeah, Silva doing awesome, keeping up with the fast guy in front. 4 seconds back is J-Rod. Now, remember, J-Rod's the tire whisperer, right? Good friend of mine. I've got to meet him a couple of times. Love this dude. I love everybody I get to meet. All the RWB guys are super cool. Looking forward to meeting some of the others. And, he's doing okay, but he's not like really broken away from Ricardus. Ricardus is, on pace there. So we'll see how these guys hold it together. And then you've got this pack. Mr. Mach is leading a whole slew of these cars in this little pack back here. He's actually gotten a little bit of space from Joey, just a little. It's half a second, but I mean, Joey was dang near pushing him down the road earlier. There's what I wanted to get to. Now, it doesn't matter where you finish outside of the top 5, you will get through to the semifinals. But you never know what happens in these races. So we'll have to see if they can make it through. Oh boy, this doesn't look scary at all. Mr. Schneider up the inside. He's going to get a twofer. Can he hold it together all the way through so far? And it looks like Upgrade's trying to get through there as well. And I think he's going to make it happen. And this is, whoa, ho, ho. Eric's like, what are we going to do here? I'm going to go around the outside. Upgrade doesn't know if he can move over. I don't think he knows it. He probably can't. Okay, this is not the preferred racing line. And Eric gets a bad entry into there. He's going to lose a lot of time. All right, let's check up front here at this 5th place battle. All Mach has to do is survive the next 21.4 minutes. And all Joey has to do is pass him in those 21 minutes. So we'll see if he can make it work. Not that there's any pressure back there, but Bendit is not far away. Just checking out the rest of the field. All right, so up front, the gap is building. 2.9, 3 seconds now to Silva. 6 seconds back to J-Rod. So either J-Rod is just not as fast as those guys, or he's trying to preserve some tires. And if we look at the tires, his tires are definitely better, but I don't know in the long run if it's going to make it work. 1.2 seconds to the next guy. This is what it looks like from Ricardus' point of view. Yeah, these are short races, only 30 minutes on these qualifiers, so it's one of those you got to get this done quick. There won't be any pit stops. They should have plenty of gas, unless they're driving like crazy persons. All right, back to battle. Joey can only backs off a couple of tenths. We'll see if he can make it work, but Mach sitting in the last seat for advancing to Lobby 1. Remember, during the season, if you need more, info, you can go to gtchampions.com. There's a link right there on the homepage to get to the series. The whole rule book is right there in the bottom of the series page. You can scroll right through and read it all. And the lobby points are different, so you earn more points if you score points in Lobby 1. But if you score in the top 5 of Lobby 2, you get points that are around P5 through P8 in Lobby 1. So, there's still chances to earn those good points and get back up there and be competitive. So Bendit, bookmarked by a pair of RWB drivers. He's not far away. You can't count these guys out, because at some point, Joey Canoli's going to have to make a move to get that 5th spot. And if he makes a mistake, that could spell a problem for him. As it stands now, with the number of drivers that we have, everybody is guaranteed to be at least Lobby 2. Because I think we only have about 30 drivers participating. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, a little over a second now for Mach. I don't know if Joey is slowing it down. A little bit wide going in there for Bendit. Not going to get very many good times doing it that way. Look at this. Looks like J-Rod is getting a little bit more pressure out of Ricardus, who's not far back there. The only Sector 7 driver on the track right now, and I think the team captain Nuke is going to be in the next race. J-Rod here is the team captain for the RWB guys. So that's my team, baby. In Gran Turismo, that's who I race with if I ever get to race ever again. Man, I never get to race in race cars. All I get to do is do this part. So if you know anybody who wants to join in, let me know. Always happy to have some folks around. Always looking for broadcasters. Mock is holding that position down quite nicely. He's using up a little bit more tire than Joey is. If you're looking at the screen, you can see just it's ever so slightly different. Joey sets the fastest sector time there. So maybe Joey's picking up the pace. He has closed a half a second off of Mock here in this lap alone. So he's trying to play catch up. Bendit. Oh, Green with the penalty. Well, he's trying to get to Bendit to see if he can't make some magic happen, but this is not going to help. So he's got to just keep it floored, and hopefully he can make some time up there. Little tap of the brakes, and back on it he goes. Another little battle back here for 9th place. Upgrade and Schneider. Oh, wait. This is getting really spicy here. Bendit's a little bit closer. Oh, Silva's in the pits. What's he doing there? New tires. That's weird. Does he need fuel? Are people going to need to pit for this? Interesting. Okay. So, I'm not sure about the new tires. That takes time. And he took a little bit of fuel. Maybe he's been wringing that thing's neck for far too long. Maybe he just wanted to get the car on camera better. So maybe that's what Mr. Jones's tactic is I know exactly how many laps of fuel I can get out of this, and I'm going to drive my race. Ricardus might be thinking the same thing. But this guy and Joey Cannoli, they are racing. And they do have a little less fuel than the other guys. So I don't know how they're going to, get through this or not. So we'll see. We're going to keep an eye on this battle right here because this is a good one. This is on board from Bendit's point of view. He's watching these guys. Now, I'm not sure if Justin remembered that this is only a 30-minute race and he gave up the spot, but now Joey Cannoli is in the top 5. As long as he doesn't have to pit, he's going to be able to advance to Lobby 1. That means Bendit has got an option here of not having to pass 2 cars to get the spot. He only has to pass 1. That changes stuff. Well, Renegade, when this lobby's over, I will start the new lobby fresh, and I'll have a new code, and I will be announcing that in Discord. So it'll be in the RSVP tool if you did it there, plus I'll post it in the chat. So that's how you'll know where to be. We're playing hide and go seek with the lobby so people don't jump in here and try to cause a fuss. All right, so look at this. Joey Cannoli is still playing doesn't get any closer than that. He's still playing I need to get one more spot just to have a buffer. Also, race cars. So you race cars. You don't just drive them around. Good entry on there. Now he's just got to pull that out. Yeah, he gains a lot of time on Mach through that first couple sectors. All right, real quick run up here. We got nothing to worry about for this guy. He's just got to cruise on his way home. J-Rod is getting a little bit more time out of Ricardo. Still 12 minutes left. So we're past the halfway mark. Everyone started with 40% fuel. Maybe they won't get to make it all the way. It's going to be close. I guess we'll see. I haven't driven it because I can't drive in my car right now because my legs all messed up. So I tried it the other night and it did not end well. Just put it that way. I'm looking at the fuel from these drivers. They're about the same. But these guys, Joey's saving all kinds of fuel riding behind Mach. Like, Mach is definitely using more gas than Joey. So if there is a pit stop in the works, I think Joey could be able to get around him. But, we'll see. It's easier said than done. Okay, Joey's gonna go for it. Yeah. I wasn't sure what he was gonna do there. He looked like he was gonna try to make some magic happen, and it did not work out. Let's check out back here. So Silva comes out. He's back in 9th, fresh tires. He gets to fight with all the stuff he wants. He's got plenty of fuel. So he's got to fight all the way back up. And every second he sits behind another car is an opportunity to lose enough time to maybe lose his spot. Although he had a pretty good gap to J-Rod. So I don't think he would worry about dropping out of the top 5 if everybody else had to pit. But I don't even know if everybody has to pit. Yep. He put the pressure on. He's like, I'm going to take that spot. Yeah, Upgrade did not like that, but looked clean to me. Put the nose in there and said, I'm going to take that. Oh, Upgrade gets a penalty out of the deal. He's far enough ahead from Schneider that I don't think he's going to have to worry about getting the overtake coming up the hill, but probably not comfortable having somebody that close. All right, let's go back up here to this battle for 4th place. This is the guy on the bubble right here. So far, all the way up to Joey Cannoli, advanced to Lobby 1. But Bendit is right there. One false move from these two, and he's going to snag a spot. And not far away is Green. Like, if these people tangle it up, there's some people ready to take their lunch money, so they better be careful. What's up, Tom? Good to see you. Yeah, Justin's got some work to do. He gave up 2nd place for tires and a splash of fuel, and there's only 10 minutes left in this race. I really think that they got 40% fuel, so they can use, 12.5% per every 10 minutes and make it through the race. We'll see. Oh, Bendit, not a great exit there. Who was it that had? There's Upgrade. He's going to have a little bit of a tap on the brakes. Schneider, not close enough to take advantage of that. This is one of our closest battles on there for position. There's Silva coming in from the back. Look I can see him there. He's up to 8th. I don't know if 8 minutes is going to get him. Let's see. What are these guys running their last laps? Let's see. 147s, 148. Silva's running 146s, second a lap. There's 8 minutes. About 4 laps. It's not gonna be good. Justin's going to have to make some magic happen here. That is for dang sure. Holy cow. Well, we'll keep an eye on what's going on here, because if these two mess up, There's a whole lot that can happen here. There's Silva with the brand spanking new tires. Green's tires are almost done, and Silva's got basically very warmed up good tires on this car, and he is going to have to make some moves. And he's got the traction. He's got the grip. Oh, Green is just blocking him right there. He's like, nope, you ain't taking the inside. He's trying to help his buddy out. He gives Joey Cannoli a few corners, trying to pull a Checo, trying to make some space. Now Silva's got a race up there. He's going to have to get past Bendit and Joey Cannoli, who's fighting right now. Joey Cannoli makes the move happen. Under braking at the bottom of the boot, but coming back, fighting back is Mock, but on the outside is Joey Cannoli. Oh boy. And look at that, Bendit's right there watching the whole thing happen. But that's okay. Joey's still into... Oh boy. Joey's still in this thing. As long as he doesn't lose out to Bendit. And there's Bendit lurking in the background. Where's Justin? Oh, Justin on the new tires, showing up to the scene. Just enough fuel, about the same as the rest of the drivers up here. So he's not going to have a fuel advantage. But Mock's light is on with 6 minutes to go. Look at how close these guys are. This isn't going to end up badly at all. 3 wide into the bus stop. Not a good plan. Not a good plan. Oh, man. Now Bendit's in trouble. Bendit knows. He's been watching his mirror, right? If he's looking out of his mirror, that's what he sees, is this guy. Oh, get back to another camera. He's trying to keep Justin from getting through, but he's got fuel issues. Justin's got brand new tires. Justin can still get to this thing, people. There he goes, underneath, under braking, up into 6th. Now he's got to pass Mock, who is dropped into 5th. Now the pass has been made. Now Joey just has to stay in front of Mock or Justin. Oh boy. Whoa, Justin goes really wide. That's going to give him a penalty, I'm sure. Maybe he hit the brakes, he slowed down, but man, he's got 4 minutes and he was doing okay. And now he's got to start that all over again. Good golly. Yeah, Tom, he was hunting all right. But then he shot himself in the foot. So now he's only hunting with 1 foot left. At least it's on the throttle pedal. It's still his right foot. All right, Mock falling back. He's almost out of fuel. He might not make this. Some of these... Oh, this is going to be crazy. All right. This time, Silva trying to make it work. Bendit is holding him hostage through this first sector. Silva's got the light on. Everyone's got the fuel light on, but Silva seems to have just a hair more. Oh, hang on there, Bendit. Wow, that was some spicy maneuvering through there. All right. Mock is his target. All he has to do is pass Mock. And all Joey has to do is not let anybody else but one person pass him. And it better not be Mock, because Silva's coming for him. Oh, this doesn't get any more challenging. With 3 minutes left, that's just a couple of laps. And Silva needs this spot. We're going to keep an eye on this battle right here. This is the final spot up front. Sure, yeah, we know the leader's way up there. He's already going into turn 1. These guys haven't even exited the boot yet, so he's long gone. 35 seconds these guys are. But I think Mr. Mock is going to lose out to Silva here pretty soon. Silva's putting everything into this. Here's the move. And Mock falls to the semifinals. Unless something happens, of course. So, off to what the heck was that? Nope. There we go. Sorry, folks. Now Joey can be okay if Silva passes him. Not a big deal as long as Mach doesn't. And I'm pretty sure Silva's probably going to get around Joey. They have about the same amount of fuel, but man, look at Joey's tires right here. And now look at look at Silva. He's got all the grip he wants. So he'll probably take that 4th spot. Joey just has to be okay with that and know he's going to get through. He won't have to show up to next week's qualifiers. He'll get to start in Lobby 1, presumably. So, ooh boy. All right, let's check out up front here. So this guy's nothing to worry about. He could pretty much coast home, and he might have to. He's almost out of gas. So he needs to short shift this thing and lift and coast a lot. J-Rod, he's got a lot more fuel, almost double the fuel, which isn't saying much, than these guys with a 5-second advantage. Ricardus about the same. So these guys are no stopping this race. Joey Cannoli, he's no stopping it. That's okay. Justin's going to go past him here, and Joey's got nothing to worry about. He's still got a 5th place. I mean, it's not over. There's going to be one more lap after this, so... But Joey's keeping him honest. He's not letting him have it. But wow. If I had to give a driver of the day award, it's got to be to Justin. To pit and get new tires and fight back to the top 5. I mean, he's still 30 seconds from the leader. So he gave up on that win. But he fought back and got himself into the top 5. I think he's going for it. Joey knows. I'm sure of it. Oh, all that grip. All that grip. All day long, Justin's got the grip. He's got the grip. He's got more grip than anybody's ever seen with grip. All right, let's see. So, that battle's done. Justin back up into 4th. Joey's solidly into Lobby 1. Let's check out what's going on back here. Mr. Makagogo's just trying to make it around. Green was probably looking for a 7th place spot. A lot harder to do with a 2nd time penalty, so he'll be coming up the hill with that. But here we go. The checkered flag is going to be a waving for Jay, and he's going to come across, and that's the last we'll see of him until the 1st round, where he will be with all the other fasties from next race. So make sure you stick around, folks. We got one more race after this that'll start in about 20 minutes. So nice job. But now we can go look at his car, since, you know, we've got a while before J-Rod's going to be there. He smoked the field. He just smoked the field. J-Rod, he kind of smoked the field too. He's 5 seconds from Ricardus, right? But yeah, that other guy is fast. Jay is quick. But podium places for J-Rod. We're gonna have some interviews with the drivers here, so hang out for that. Here comes Ricardus. He's gonna come across the line. There's 3rd. Silva comes home in 4th, and Joey in 5th. So Joey makes it happen, and oh, look at this. Upgrade gets all the way around Mach, who probably ran out of gas. He'll come home in 7th. Green in 8th. Nigel's somewhere around here. There he is. After getting wrecked in the bus stop on lap 1, he still comes home with the 9th place finish. Not too shabby. Bendit in 10th. Schneider out of gas. Is he going to make it across the line before Eric? Eric's got a penalty, so it doesn't really matter. And then there's Ian. And then here comes Kanjak, who got a little bit involved in some stuff at the beginning, but there's your big winner. Wow. That was pretty good. All right. Well, I'm going to go see if I can pull some people in for an interview. But first I got to do a little housekeeping with that, but I want to at least have the victory up there, right? All right, let me go see if I can find some guys for an interview. Let me save this replay just in case. And then I'm going to get the results. And I'm going to go find these guys. And then I'm going to go set up the next lobby. So we're going to give them a second to do that. And then I got to set up the next lobby and the next broadcast. So we'll do this really quickly. Let's see if anybody's there for interviews. I don't see anybody. You know what? I think with the time we only have 15 minutes before the next one's going to start. So I think we'll just let's see. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll just keep things rolling. Yeah, I think we can keep things rolling. I can change some stuff around. All right. All right, we're going to close this out. And I'm going to go set up the new lobby so we can get our weather settings all set up right. So stand by, folks, while I do that, because I wanted to do... let me see if I can get them in here. Where's my chat? At JRon. At J... I don't know what that guy's Discord name is. Let's see. We'll see if we can get anybody in there for interviews. I'm gonna fire up the audio here for the Discord, and we'll see if anybody pops in to visit with us. Meanwhile, I'm gonna create our new room so the drivers can get in. So stand by. And then I got to just post this out in our Discord so the drivers know where to go. All right. So the next lobby's open. Now we go to see if anybody is going to join us for interviews. So far, nobody's here. So that's fine. Here's what we're going to do, folks. I'm going to just stick with this stream. I'm not going to close down our other stream just because you're all here. So let's just keep it. We'll just keep it going in one lobby. All right, so stand by while I do a little bit of stuff here. I'll let you listen to some music for a minute, and I'll be back to you.
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers. From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.
PC Systems, your dedicated call center partner. We specialize in live customer support as a service, a 24/7 support center, empowering system integrators, operators, and innovators to execute seamlessly at scale, precisely when and where it matters most. Our TaaS model encompasses infrastructure, technology procurement, and comprehensive implementation and lifecycle support. With 3 decades of industry expertise, PC Systems leads in collaborative solutions across hospitality, multifamily student housing, and healthcare. As your trusted white label support partner, PC Systems operates seamlessly in the background, acting as an extension of your team and brand. Simple pricing and transparent solutions allow us to extend your business reach at scale. Let us accelerate your project execution and provide the service delivery infrastructure to expand your business. Contact PC Systems, your call center partner.
All right, I'm back. I'm back. Okay, well, that was an exciting first race. A lot going on there. Strategery, debauchery. Okay, maybe not debauchery, but all kinds of stuff is going on. And so now we're going to spend a little time waiting for the next, looks like we got 11, 12 drivers that are going to be in the next race. So the odds are slightly better for drivers to be able to get through to that top 5. We'll see how that goes. Meanwhile, I forgot to, give a shout out to those. So Nigel is our World Cup promoter here. He and his brother and I think a couple of the other RWB guys, Chevy, helped out getting the testing done. And guys, they spent so much time putting this stuff together. And then, new cars coming out, new tracks coming out, big updates coming out. And they're like, we got to do it all over again. So anyway, I'll be doing your play-by-play today. Just a big shout out to Nigel and his crew for putting together another World Cup series. And forgetting just how much it goes into trying to do a broadcast and run everything without my boy Pix behind the scenes running all the cameras. It's a whole new ball game. It's been so long. It's been since the summer since I've done a race broadcast in Gran Turismo. So yeah, it's been a minute. So thanks, Pix. It's again, I really appreciate what our team does. It's a lot of fun, and of course, everyone's fighting for those coins. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and all that kind of stuff. And also, the NXT series by iCoaching is next weekend at Long Beach. Three more rounds to go. Long Beach Street Circuit, Iowa Speedway Oval, and then Road America. So 3 very different tracks from each other. It's gonna be a fun end of the season for the NXT series. After that, we'll go into Super Formula Lights, Super Formula, then up into the Indy cars. It's going to be something else. So you're going to want to stick around for that. And of course, the GT3 Mustang Challenge is coming, season 2, and we'll be starting at Algarve on next Saturday. Or I'm sorry, Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, for 1 hour for each of these races. Some have rain, some do not. So the drivers are going to have a lot of fun. And of course, we'll be at Mount Panorama. You can't have Mustangs without being at Mount Panorama. You just don't do it. You don't do it. Plus, we're going to be at the recently released Miami and Gilles Villeneuve track. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So stick around for that. It's going to be a good time. And again, of course, thanks for our folks at Origin Micro and PC Systems for supporting us like they do. All right, let's see if we can't get ourselves out here. And we just got about 3 minutes left. So let's see. Yeah, that was a tough battle for you, Nigel. That is for sure. So let's watch some cars out on the track. See if we recognize anybody. There's HPR. There's some Sector 7 guys. There's Nuke. Steve-O is here. There he is. Chip Reese. What's up, Chip? Kawasari's back. Bunch of new guys. So far, I know all these people. Fry. Hold on. I guess I'm supposed to read this. Nobody cares about your stick figure family. Okay. Chris. Yes, I'm here. I can't read what that says. Okay. Lloyd Christmas. Kids in the back seat may cause accidents. Accidents in the back seat may cause kids. So no back seat. Oh my gosh. This guy and his goofiness. All right. Anyway. So Fry's here. Elvis Freshly is here. What's up, man? There's a new guy I don't know. Stacking Yak. I like it. I also like the look of the car. That's got some nice vibes to it. I like that. Prometheus is back. Nav is here. There's Mr. Cooper. And Dipshy now is a Sector 7 driver. And there's LJ. So a lot of familiar faces here today. So should be interesting. Next week we'll be at Nürburgring GP, and remember the top 5 from the last race and the top 5 from this race. They won't have to do that race. They get to just enjoy life in the couple weeks off until March 21st, when we'll do our first race at Spa. And I should say, which is super fun. I'm sure I butchered the pronunciation. Don't even think I didn't get that. There are a couple of tracks that can have rain, and it's Spa and Suzuka, and 3 of those races are gonna be wet. But nobody gets to know what they are except for me. I get to decide, and it's a lot of fun. And we are going to announce it 1 hour before the race starts. And that's it. So everyone's going to have to practice in the wet, make sure they're familiar with it, make sure they know what to do. And no one's going to know what the weather's like until the hour before. So it's going to make it a really interesting race, for sure. There's Sector 7's Nuke, his team captain there. Kawasari and the Polaroid. Guys are trying to get their qualifying laps in, get the cars warmed up, get them all figured out. And whose name did I butcher? It's gotta be this one. Stack and Yak? Is that not how you say it? Ricardus, if you finished in the top 5, you're all the way through to lobby 1. You don't have to do any more fighting. Unless, of course, we end up with 15 more drivers registering between now and next weekend. Then we might have to do another heat, and then we'll have 2 semifinal heats to do. So, stay tuned for that. Stack and Yak running number 24. I will allow it, even though it's my number. But since I'm not racing, I guess he can race it. Fry with the fastest lap. Say what? Fry's laying it down at 146.4. Wait, what was the fastest lap in the last one? That's crazy. All right, we're about to start this thing. Did Jordan make it back in here? I got to notice that his gear quit. We did lose a driver. Hang on a second. Someone disconnected, and let's see. Is there a message somewhere from a driver that's telling me? I don't see anything. Oh, okay. I see. We're going to pause just a moment because we had a driver get disconnected. And I was trying to figure out where they are. Okay. Yeah, it was RWB Nav left the room. But I did get a message. I got a DM that their gear had to restart. So we're going to give them a second to come in. They were here, so, we try to be kind. We try to do it all. Fastest lap in the last race was a high 45. Okay. Well, Mr. Fry is not taking his time catching up to that. Let's go watch more cars while we wait for... Oops. Nuke with a 146.3. Okay, I'm going to send a message out to the drivers really quick. All right. Let's see if somebody can explain what any of this means on the car. I mean, I got Gretty, that's fine, but I'm trying to figure out who the anime characters are. If you know, say something. It is not my world. I will say that I watched that show on Netflix, the what's it called? The one with the girls fighting the demon guys? The Korean pop thing? I forget what it was called. K-pop Demon Hunters, that's what it was. And I watched that with my daughter, and I was like, that was pretty fun. It was actually a pretty good show. I was surprised. I was like, okay. All right. All right, Nav is here. Let's see if Nav is actually here. Let's make sure he can get checked in. Okay, he's joined, but he's not. Okay, he's ready. I don't see him in the list, though. Oh, there he is. Okay. Let me give them all the whole starting soon thing. Okay, and I think everybody's here is checked in. So here we go. Let's start this qualifier. All right. We got one more to do. One more race to go. All right. Who gets out first? Oh, I saw somebody out there. Why doesn't it let people go? Looks like Elvis Freshly gets the first jump out onto the track. He's going to have the clean track, clean air. Get some tires warmed up. We get a good look at his car. I didn't do this in the last one because I forgot. I usually do it where whoever gets out first gets the whole first lap to show off their prowess and their car livery. So we'll do that because I forgot to do it the first time around. Sorry, Jay. Next time when we do that. As a matter of fact, that's what's really, really cool about the new season, guys. The new rules are way different. Instead of 2 hours, it's 90 minutes. There's no mandatory pit, except that you'll run out of gas if you don't. So you pit, you can run whatever tires you want. I think the starting fuel was 40. No, I forget what the starting fuel is, but it's in the rule book. The starting fuel is left. You can run whatever tires you want. You can pit whenever you want. You can pretty much do whatever you want besides running people off the track, of course. And there is a 5-minute qualifier ahead of each lobby race. So when the qualifier starts, that's the order you will fight for in your lobby, not your fastest lap times from the race before like we used to do, which is so great for me because that took so much work, you guys. To keep track of all that stuff. It was crazy. 46%. Okay, so 46%. So we may 90 minutes. Will that be? That'll probably be 2 pit stops. And if I remember right, I think you have to run 2 sets of tires. I don't know. I'm just talking about. But Nigel, he's telling us in the chat. Nigel, remind me, is it 2 sets of tires for the that they have to run? I think they have to run 2 compounds. I don't remember. Speak up, son. You know what it is, unless you can't remember either. All right, everybody out on track. Everyone trying to set their first laps right now. Oh, Freshly off the track. All right, we'll move on to the next fastest driver. This will be the first one to cross the line and set the first lap. Hopefully that spin in front of him didn't throw him off. There's a lot of cars actually around each other, which is going to make things kind of difficult for some drivers. Some will get some draft, and that will help them out. But it's not always good to have that dirty air when you're in the corners. This is the dance when you've got everybody on the track together. All right, so let's see, Nuke. He'll be crossing the line first. We're going to stick with Nuke here and see what he has to offer. He will set the fastest lap until we see how Kawasari comes across the line. Yep, Kawasari takes the pole. See, Freshly's back their ways. Cooper comes across. He's got 5th. There's 4th. There's 3rd. Fry moves up to 3rd. Chip Reese takes 3rd. HPR up into 1st position. Kawasari pushed down a bit. Nuke pushed down. Fry was 2nd for a second. And then 5th. So these next set of laps are really going to count. So HPR currently with the pole. Kawasari currently in P2. Everyone's had crossed the line. It looks like somebody's in the pits. Okay, interesting. Uh-oh. Nuke's got a penalty. Well, that's going to ruin this lap for him. And there's not going to be really another lap. Well, he might be able to get one more lap out of this. It's a 5-minute qualifier, and we've been going for 4 minutes, 40 seconds. I think this is going to be it for him. But let's see who's right behind him. There he goes, Kawasari. He's looking for that pole position. He was 0.3 off from HPR. Let's see if he can pull it together. There's a timing line coming up after he goes through here. Oh, no, that's not what he needed. That's not what he needed. All right. So that's good. Both of those guys are going to be slow as a mug going in here. But Fry's flying. He's 2/10 up. But 2/10 is not enough. That's still going to put him almost a second under HPR's time as he comes across the line. So we'll take a look at that here in a second. Because the other guys have a penalty, and they have a penalty early. So Fry's going to go from 6th to 5th. Here comes, Prometheus comes across 8th. Let's see, Dipshy in 4th. Let's see if he can improve his time. Sandwich up there. Sandwich. LJ moves up to 6th. Dipshy, no improvement. What about Freshly? This last lap, any improvement? Up to 9th. Any improvement for Mr. Chip Reese? Going from 8th to 8th. Does HPR improve? He does not. He's 34 seconds behind the last. So that's everybody. I think that's everybody. Oh, no, it's not everybody because who's in the... Oh, someone's in the pits. Okay, so JNav's in the pits. So we're going to have to wait a few minutes for it to finish. But there's your pole sitter. Oof, okay. I see how it's going to be. I'll see how it's going to be. Well, this should be pretty good. Oh, Nav had wheel issues. Okay. All right, so let's pull up our results here. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to give them a 1 minute warning so that they can get through changing their tires, setting things up, that kind of stuff. All right, so HPR Kawasari on row 1. Row 2 is going to be Nuke and Dipshy. Row 3 is going to be Fry and LJ. Row 4 is Stackin' Yak. I like that. I'm going to call him that. I don't care what anybody says. And Chip Reese, he'll be on row 4 right along there with him. Elvis Freshly, who was flying at the beginning and crashes and didn't quite recover. So he's going to have to fight his way back to that 5th spot if he can get there. Prometheus right alongside of him. Kevin's back along with Steve-O on row 6, and Nav will be following up right behind them. So we're going to start this off here in about another 15 seconds. I'm going to give them 10-second warning. And make sure, let's actually type the correct letters on the screen. I forget how much harder this is when I got to do all the stuffs. So, all right, let's make sure everybody is checked in. It has been the 1 minute. Everybody's ready. All right. Oop, go back. And we're going to start this race. Oh, no, I got to give them, I got to be fair. I got to be consistent. Give them all a bunch of starting soons. Make sure they all know what's going on. And we'll give them a good luck. All right, boys and girls, if there are any in there. I don't pretend to know all these people, although I know all. Well, it looks like I know all but one of them. Stackin' Yak. I'm not sure who that is. Maybe I know them. They just have a different name. Who knows? But we shall watch ourselves some racing, folks. All right, shout out in the chat. Who's going to win? So we're going to see. There's a couple cars that are pretty quick. We just had a unfortunate run. So we'll see how it goes. HPR Kawasari on row 1. Nuke and Dipshy teammates on row 2. Let's see what happens here. Oh, Dipshy gets a terrible start. He's going to lose like 9 spots. Holy crap. Dipshy drops all the way down off the timing board. So, all right, let's keep an eye on all of this back here. No shenanigans. All right, good. Up we go. Ooh, Kawasari a little bit laggy there. Just ease into it, y'all. Everyone's holding it together. Let's just see if anything wackadoo happens. It's lap 1. We don't have to do this right now. Ah! Easy. Wow. How did HPR hold that one together? Did everybody make it through? Ah, people learned lessons from the first race, it would seem. All right. HPR says, see you later. Kawasari. Oh, Kawasari almost crashes the car. Fry up to 4th, putting some pressure on Nuke. Haven't seen Fry behind the wheel of a car in a while. In fact, I haven't seen most of these guys behind the wheel of a car in a while. It has been a crazy race. LJ looking for a move on Freshly. He's going to stick his nose in there. Make Freshly go all the way around the outside of it. But Freshly will have it for the next corner. So let's see if he can hold it together. He's going to keep him out wide. What are we going to do? That's going to make it work. Whoa, Prometheus almost threw that in there. Nav all the way up to P8 from the start of the race on the first lap, started dead last and is all the way up to the front. Elvis Freshly with a penalty. HPR's like, see you later, guys. Now remember, we saw everybody no-stop this race in the top 4. No-stopped it. Well, the only one in the top 5 that did is Justin, but he did come back on those newer tires. So we'll see what the rest of these teams do. It can be done. Lloyd Christmas, that's funny. All right, so Elvis, who's sitting on the bubble for the 5th spot, is looking at his mirror and going, see that guy in the mirror right there? You know, he's about to take my spot from me. He's not happy about it, I'm sure, because that's an automatic all the way to lobby 1, and he's going to lose this spot. He won't lose more than 1 if he holds the gas pedal down just right. He's going to be able to tuck back in there, but Nav is no slowpoke. Oops, wrong button. There's Stack and Yak. I love that livery. I like it a lot. Oh! Wow! LJ about lost it there on that coming out of the whatever corner that is, because I think it's 16, 15, 14. Now Elvis has to fight with his teammate to make his way through there. But let's check up front. Okay, HPR is checking out, 1.3 seconds. Kawasari not too far away. Nuke's up there too. So is Fry and LJ. So those are your top 5. They're through to the lobby 1 if they can finish the race in these top 5 positions. But it looks like somebody's making the moves. Nav jumps through into the bus stop, grabs P6. He's going to head next up the road, see if he can't grab himself a P5 spot. So through he goes. Oh, Prometheus with a half second. Not great, but this is great warming up for the World Cup. It's been a minute since any of these drivers have spent a lot of time around each other, and certainly not for this many races. So it's good to get some of this out of the way. Oh, I don't like that camera switching like there. Sorry about that. Does LJ have what it takes to get to Fry? Give him a little bit of a buffer. The last thing you want to do is finish the race fighting for the last spot there in 5th. Chip Reese and Mr. Dipshy, who started on the second row and just had a terrible start, and he fell all the way back. And now he's got to find his way all the way back up there. Not sure if he can or not. We'll see how it works. We saw some drivers make it from this far back easy enough, but the other drivers were all on very different tire strategies. All right, so let's see. Oh, it looks like. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, okay. Not the best strategy. Okay, let's see. What does Nuke get out of this one? Half a second tap on the brakes. It's a little too far away for Nuke to do anything, but he's going to be on top of him. There he goes. Now Nuke's probably thinking, I got something I might be able to do with this, because I got a big long straight. If I can get a good exit out of that turn 16, I can maybe I can get a spot in Kawasari. Oof. Let's see what Nuke can do here. Gonna be a little too far back, but there are plenty of drivers looking for that spot. Oh boy, this is getting spicy right here. Oh, we're gonna go chase cam on this one. Yeah. LJ is closing in on Fry. Whoa, easy now, sport. Nuke very close now with Kawasari. Nuke shared a book with me like a year and a half ago that I really liked. It's called Building Your Band of Brothers, and it was, man, it's a short read for guys like me who do not like to read. I don't think that thing was even 100 pages long, or it was, maybe it's close to that. But it's great, just a good reference to, you know, how us guys can stick together, and how sim racing is like a good community of people that can support each other. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, but right now he's not about the brotherhood. He's about whooping that boy's butt in front of him. But Fry, he wants a piece of that too. Oh, whoa. Okay, we're gonna go back and check out what happened to Kawasari in a minute, but I think he hit the wall. He might lose a couple spots. I marked it. We'll come back to that in a second. I want to see just how bad this damage is, because now Fry is on top of him. Remember, guys, this is the top 5 right here. These are all the top 5, and 2, 3, 4, and 5 are this close to each other. And you know what else is happening? This one's going to join the mix here any second, only 1.7 seconds away. But Luke now leads a 4-pack battle for the top 5 spots. All right, let's see if we can go back and watch what happened to Kawasari, who gets a bit on the grass. Oh, yep. Tap the wall just enough. And goes by one. Gonna go by another. Ugh. That's a shame. All right, well, hey, he's still in the top 3. Podium places work. That gets you through. Good evening, Papa's House of Game. That's a fun one. Jason. Oh, okay. Jason, that's what I'm calling you. I'm not going to butcher that name anymore. LJ makes the move and gets it done-ish. Fry might throw it up the inside. Nope, he's going to succumb to that. Now he's on the bubble with Nav, a teammate, right behind him. There's some others showing up. This is proving to be a much closer first 10 minutes than the last race was. There's a lot happening up here in the front of the field, except for this very front of the field. He's pulling a Jason right there. Let's see, what is HPR's times? 146s. Nuke's running 147s. There's a 46 in there. So HPR is basically building about probably 3/4 of a second per lap on these guys. Kawasari, at least his car is okay. I don't see any damage. It is heavy damage, remember, so if you wreck, it's gonna not be great. LJ up solidly in the 5th. I say solidly, meaning like if he doesn't screw up, then Elmo's not going to catch him. Is that Elmo or is that Grover? I can't tell who that is. No, Grover is blue. Who's the red one that looks like Grover or the Cookie Monster? I don't know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look, this is the view from LJ's car. He's loving that. He's like, hey, is that a podium place with a 1-second penalty in front of me? I'll take that. Oh, no, he's the penalty. Fry is the one that's going to be loving this. Oh, LJ. All right, Fry is going to go steaming past. Who else is going to go by? I think Nab is going to get past him, too. It's going to be close. Yeah. LJ, 4th to 6th. Now he's got to fight. Nav is on the bubble. Fry gets a little bit of a breather. He gets a little bit of space now. I thought it was Kawasari, but no. LJ, after all that work getting around these guys, and he's got to fight now against Nav and try to bring that back up the field. See, you never know. You race till the end of the race, people. Well, that's good. Papa's House of Game. Are you racing? Because that's awesome. If you are. Look who's creeping in. Elvis Freshley's making his way back. He's been running low 147s the last few laps. LJ's been running mid-ish. So Elvis might be showing up here. There's the battle. Fry defending, doesn't want to be on that bubble. This battle for 5th is pretty good. Back there you see other cars mixing it up. They're all showing up in there. Oh, I like to see this all come back together. I'm wondering, a good portion of these drivers should have been able to watch the first race and realize what you needed to do to win this. So maybe they learned from the guinea pigs in the first race. Nothing's changed in the top 3 spots, but this battle for 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Elvis keeps coming in. He keeps turning those low to mid ones, mostly lows, 147s. So he's catching up to these guys, and he's going to get slipstream. He's about 8/10 behind. He's going to start climbing up to LJ, and if he's not careful, Dipshy's going to catch a low. Wow, Dipshy's running. Well, he's ran a couple good ones. We'll see if he can keep it up. Oop, wrong way. Let's see who this is. Yak. He's running some not as good race laps, but you never know what happens. Kawasari's only a second ahead of Fry. This is not, this is not wrap it up, it's all over. We've still got 14 and a half minutes of this race to go. This one's trying to hold that last spot. Would desperately like to get around Fry and grab himself an extra car to put between him and LJ. Oh, Nav sticking his nose out there, not quite making it happen. Oh, these guys are really close. Uh-oh, there it was. That's what he needed. And Fry makes the mistake, and Nav capitalizes on that. Fry ain't done. Fry ain't done. Now he's looking in his mirror, and he's like, that's that LJ guy. And now I got to make sure that that guy doesn't catch me. And look how big he is in the mirror. He's right there. If we look out the back window, that is not a comfortable place to be, folks. I'm telling you that now. But if Nav can get up to Kawasari, put him between them, then maybe Fry will have a chance. That could maybe Nav would slow him down and let Fry get up there. We'll see. Well, let's do a quick rundown on the field here. So HPR 4 seconds up on Nuke. Not as big a gap as was in the last race for 4th place. There's Nuke, 1.6 over Kawasari. The rest of these drivers in 4th, 5th, and 6th are all less than a second from each other. There's a lot happening right there. Freshly, just a second and a half back, but Dipshy has gotten solidly into this guy's slipstream. So Dipshy should be able to do some stuff here. 6/10 away. He should be able to climb up and just get up there to Elvis. Half a second. Let's take a little time here with Dipshy as he's battling for this spot. I'll keep an eye on that map and make sure I don't miss anything crazy, like any blue triangles spinning all over the place. Although, right here, we've got a little something happening too. The Aussies are having at it for P10. I feel like these cars look the same. What you thinking? Yeah, teammates out on the track together. Good thing we're not saying whoever goes in the top 10 gets through, because I'm sure there'd be some fighting going on there. All right, Kawasari still has a little bit of space. Ooh, Dipshy is all over Elvis. Is he going to make it happen this time? Oh, Elvis is just going to leave that outside, or leave the inside open. I don't know. Too far back for that one to stick. Whoa, Elvis gets a much better run through there. Give a little love to some more love to the Aussies as they duke it out. That should look really great on when they go back to the replay. Get some team action out on the track. Steve-O kind of holding up the back there while Stack and Yak and Chip Reese try to figure out. The cars look great. Oh, I said something, didn't I? Little damage to the front left and the front arrow. Yeah, that's a little scratched up there. It's heavy damage race, so that is not going to fix itself. So Elvis loses out. Dipshy does make the pass. Now, how is Kawasari doing up there? His tires are way bad. Look at those things. What did he do? I don't think he's going to make it last with those tires. I think he's going to succumb to those three drivers behind him. I mean, their tires aren't the greatest either, but I'm looking at the fuel that these drivers are using and what they're not using. There's a significant difference here. Look at that. Nav's trying to get his nose in there. Fry is right behind you. You can see him in the mirror, filling it all the way up. Nav trying to make sure he doesn't give anything away to the guy behind while trying to chase the guy up front. Look at you can throw a blanket over these guys. Look at 3, 4, 5, 6, all right there with each other, and not too far away is P7. So Dipshy's been running basically it's somewhere around the mid 147s on average. These guys are running some higher stuff, and I think it's because they're in this pack, and they can only go as fast as Kawasari's going, and Kawasari's tires are like garbage. So I don't know how he's going to survive through this. Fry's just like, just let Kawasari blow his tires up. I just don't want to fight LJ for this spot. Let LJ fight with, Dipshy for the spot. Oh, what are they going to do? Oh, there he goes. Kawasari way out wide. Those tires are not going to last, my guy. He's lost 2 spots in 1 corner. And he's got an off track. So good news for the folks up front. LJ's going to get that 5th spot. And now he's going to have to battle Dipshy for it. Oof. That's no fun. But LJ's going to be like, all right, I'm going to get around Kawasari. That's not a problem. Now, he's just got to hope that Kawasari slows up Dipshy for a while. There's only 5 minutes left in this race. Let's go check out the fuel really quick. Dipshy looks pretty good with 5 minutes left. So does Nuke. So does Nav. So does Fry. LJ is questionable. Fuel for Kawasari's fine, but his tires are smoked. So he's going to lose out. He's going to lose out to Dipshy here probably in the next 3 corners. Or 1 corner. So there's LJ in 5th. Dipshy moves up to 6th. Kawasari out of the running into the first round of Lobby 1. So now Elvis has got that's a lot in 4 minutes. Oh, was that? No, Dipshy crashed. What did he do? What did he do? Did he just hit the curb or what? Oh, he just totally lost control of the car. Oh, man. Okay, everything just changed. What did I tell you? What did I tell you, right? Anything can happen. So now, LJ is solidly in 5th with a 3-second gap to Kawasari, who just lost out to Elvis Freshly. So there's still 4 minutes left in this race. One of these dudes up here can screw the pooch. And if they do, you know, Elvis is only 3 seconds away. He can capitalize on that. LJ's just like, I'm just going to make it through. Just as long as those guys don't wreck in front of me and I run into them, I'm good. Fry's just like, all right, listen, now, just race. Let's not fight this out. Let's just get across the line. But I don't think that's how race car drivers think. They have other plans. Hey, Drew Griffin, what's up, man? It's been a minute. Pretty good, pretty good. Just finally back to some Gran Turismo action. It has been way too long since we put on an event, so it's nice having that going again. Qualifier heats today. We got qualifier heats next weekend for the drivers outside of the top 5. So these guys are solidly in it. That's nice. And yeah. So then the following weekend, it sounds like we won't have a 3rd round of heats. So, and then we'll come back in March and hit up that good old track. What do we call it? It's Spa. Spa. Yeah. And so, oh, you know what? One of the things I should talk about while we have just a couple minutes left while we're watching this battle unfold between these guys is the new regulations for World Cup, besides the fact that you can take tires whenever you want, and that there's going to be some rain races thrown in there, and that there's qualifiers ahead of each race instead of fastest lap, is one other thing. And that is that there are 6 races that are GT3 races, 6 races that are GT4 races, and you can take any one of the cars that you want and use it for any of the tracks you want, but you only get to use that car one time. So there's a list of cars that you have to drive during the season. 6 GT4 cars, 6 GT3 cars, and you get to race them, but you only get to race them once. And so if you use the Acura in one round, you park it and you won't get to drive that car for the rest of the season. So the drivers are going to find which car works best for them and get to race it on the track that they want. So it'll be interesting to see just how it pulls off. All right, this should be the last lap as the leader is around the corner with about a minute to go on an almost 2-minute long track. So HPR, 6 seconds up the road, is going to get that win unless he screws something up. Nuke is going to come home with a 2nd position finish. Not bad. Nav, Fry, and LJ will round out the top 5, except LJ's got just enough gas to get through this. I mean, it is almost out. So there is a chance, although Freshly has about the same amount, so we'll see. Kawasari, his tires are cooked. He might actually even lose another spot back to Dipshy, who is not far behind, but Dipshy's got damage to the car, which could be slowing him down. Someone's going really slow. I think Chip Reese is almost out of fuel. It might be what's going on there. All right, bottom half of the boot is HPR on his way through. And yeah, I'll say big changes. A lot of big changes. And in this race. So everything about World Cup is going to be on fire this season. So y'all got to pay attention. Let's see anything happening with these guys. No, looking good. Although LJ got a spot, so I guess something happened with Fry there, but still in the top 5. But here you go. HPR is going to bring it home with the big win. That's a great way to start. HPR is I think he's one of the champions. I think he's won a championship here before. P2 is going to go to Senor Nuke. There he goes in P2. Nav's going to come home with the podium finish along with LJ, and Fry is going to do what Fry does. Elvis Freshly is going to come home with that 6th place because something happened to Dipshy. Either he's thinking he's running out of gas or what, but there's 7th. Kawasari, man, he was running solid, but he just destroyed those tires. Oh, look at this little battle. Steve-O, stacking yak. Who gets it? Steve-O by 8/100ths of a second. Good night, nurse. And these guys, he's out of gas. So Mr. Cooper's going to beat him across the line, and HyPrix is out of fuel too. But there's your winner. So HPR, Nuke, Nav, LJ, and Fry all make it through to Lobby 1 for the first round. That's going to be awesome. There's some fast dudes out here on the track. Indeed. Good job, guys. That was fun. And since we didn't do interviews in the last race, we're not going to do them this race, just to be fair, right? You want interviews? Win your lobby when you get there. Oh, that's going to be good stuff. Holy mackerel. That was a good race. But HPR does it, folks. He takes the victory. Not too shabby. That's some pretty good racing. What do you guys think? Shout it out in the chat. Yeah, that was a good race. There's a whole lot of you watching today. So appreciate all of you being around. Nuke, P2, Nav, P3, LJ's 4th, 5th is Fry. They make it through. And the last driver has finally crossed the line, I think. There we go. Let's look at the official after we give a chance for HPR to, show off his suit livery. I love you, man. You know that. There he goes. Victory, pole position, clean race bonus, and the victory. Not bad, man. All right, let's take a look at the actual finishing. Here we go. HPR and Nuke finish it up 1 and 2 with Nav filling out the podium there. Not bad. LJ, Fry, and they pick up the last 2 spots. So those are your first 5 that will advance to the very first round of the points rounds. That'll be fun. They get the next couple of weeks off. And then Dipshy and Elvis come home 6th and 7th. Kawasari in 8th. Steve-O, Stackenyak, Kevin, Prometheus, and HyPrix round out your 13. Wow, that was a lot of fun. I'm glad all of you came to hang out with me. Appreciate you. Don't forget that we've got our Mustang Challenge coming up Thursday night. Don't miss it. Be there so you can watch it. Thursday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern. I know it's the middle of the day for the Aussies on a Friday, but if you don't have work, come watch it, right? And then we're going to have on Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern. We've got the NXT by iCoaching in iRacing as well. We're going to be at Long Beach Road Course. That's going to be super fun. Big shout out and thanks to everybody. And hopefully some of these top 5s are going to get in that first lobby and score the most critical points they might get for the whole season after they chase for the championship coin. It's going to be a lot of fun. So appreciate all of you being here. Appreciate our sponsors, everybody else. Nigel, good job putting it together. I think this is going to be just a bonkers season. I love it. Thanks, Pix, for all the hard work you do. Pix doing all the graphics work here at GT Champions and GTC TV. And Eitan Benezer, one of our benevolent little producers that just always tries to hide so he doesn't have to get on here with us. Someday we'll get him. Appreciate all of you being here. And don't forget to check out our sponsors. They really need, we really need to keep them around. So make sure you go check them all out. All right, folks. I guess that's it. We'll see you next weekend for the Nürburgring GP in the GT4. I'm sorry, not the GT4. They're going to be in the Hyundai Elantra TCR at the Nürburgring GP course. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you stick around for that. Like, subscribe, share, do all the things. Thanks to you all for coming and watching. We'll catch you all very, very soon. Have a good one.
Welcome to Origin Micro, your go-to e-commerce superstore for IT hardware and consumer electronics. With over 2 decades of experience, we've earned a reputation for delivering superior customer service and offering top industry brands at competitive prices. We provide a wide range of products from various manufacturers, From notebooks and desktops to networking equipment and VoIP devices, we've got you covered. Our fully stocked warehouse ensures that you'll find the products you need when you need them. And with our expert team always ready to offer personalized support, you can trust Origin Micro for all your IT needs. Origin Micro, your IT e-commerce superstore, serious deals, superior service.
PC Systems, your dedicated call center partner. We specialize in live customer support as a service, a 24/7 support center, empowering system integrators, operators, and innovators to execute seamlessly at scale, precisely when and where it matters most. Our TaaS model encompasses infrastructure, technology procurement, and comprehensive implementation and lifecycle support. With 3 decades of industry expertise, PC Systems leads in collaborative solutions across hospitality, multifamily student housing, and healthcare. As your trusted white label support partner, PC Systems operates seamlessly in the background, acting as an extension of your team and brand. Simple pricing and transparent solutions allow us to extend your business reach at scale. Let us accelerate your project execution and provide the service delivery infrastructure to expand your business. Contact PC Systems, your call center partner,